Hello guys, I'm on a bit of a break from what I was doing today, so I just thought this would be a perfect time to talk to you guys about how I've turned my unemployment into a business or full-time job, whatever you want to call it. So I'm one person who really doesn't know how to idle. I don't know how to just sit still and not do anything. I've been a student for most of my life. I have worked for like a big portion of it as well. I've worked in spaza shops. I've worked in foreign owned shops. I've worked in retail, as you know from my previous video. I've also been a personal assistant. I've also done a little bit of admin work. So idling and not doing anything really just drives me crazy. I don't know how to really handle that. I think I go crazy. I lose my mind. People close to me can tell you that I do lose my mind when I don't have anything to do. But today I just want to tell you a little bit more about how I have managed over the years to just turn my unemployed phases into a business, and how I'm tapping back into that right now. I just think that there's a lot of things that we can do that we don't really know how to monetize or how to take advantage of in order for us to have like that extra income or something. But the first thing that you can do is really to just stop asking for money. I stopped asking people for money quite recently, and what I've done is rather I take loans and then I put like a percentage into it. So maybe if I borrow a certain amount of money, I'll be the one who assigns the percentage of how much I'm going to pay you back, and then what I do is I divide the payments over like a month or 2 months. That gives me enough time to actually raise the money to pay you back, or to like just allow me to pay like small premiums, and I use that money to kind of invest in job hunting or just finding ways on how I can like maximize my time over the internet. So I think when you start doing that, you start taking money seriously and you start taking yourself seriously, like you know that you have to do something to pay this person back because there's interest involved, and you treat yourself as a business. I don't think that anything I've studied has been for a waste, like in terms of qualifications that I've had. I don't think anything has been a waste. Whether or not I've been able to use them in the business market or in the job market, everything is important. So if there's a module that I'm strong in, for me it has been mathematics. I literally use that module to tutor. I remember during my final trimester I was a SI leader, which is a student assistant something. I don't know what the I is for, but I was helping students with mathematics, and then I got like 3,000 rand from that, which was great. 3,000 and something, which was very great for me. It's something that you can always go back to in your previous college and just apply again. You can even collect a couple of students and advertise yourself privately. You can start a YouTube channel where you teach people how to do these things. I know I have already, and I feel like it's the best way possible to do it, because sometimes it's not that there's like no videos out there. It's just that your kind of explanation has not been like there's a market for you as well, is essentially what I'm trying to say. And people are actually looking for new ways to learn things, especially mathematics, science, those kind of courses. It would be very, very helpful if you would really start a channel and help those young people who are in college or in university, whatever module it is that you think you're very good at. Last year, actually the year before that, I used to help a lot with paperwork, and I used to charge 600 per gig for that. So I made a lot of money from that. I made a lot of money from that because it was a lot of paperwork, and I wouldn't do anything for free because I think my time is valuable. I think my efforts are valuable, and not everyone can type a computer. It seems so easy, but it's actually not. So it's very important to know that everything that you can do, you can profit from it in the lower ways. Obviously, people can't afford the same, so you kind of like charge based on what you think the person can afford, and you do research on the person and make sure that you just have a good network around you. That means that you keep people that you know that at some point you can benefit from. It's not really about using people, but keep valuable people. We spoke about value in the previous video, so it's very important to keep valuable people around you, to just be able to share that value and to benefit from it as well. And I think basically what I'm getting at is, if you treat yourself more like a business, more like a job, when it comes to making money, when it comes to times where you really don't have a job, you're most likely to not freak out because you feel like you're idling or you feel like you're stuck. There's a lot of skills that we have that we've learned from school, that we've learned from places. It's just that the trickiest part is small starts. It's not really great, it's not really nice, but we have to start somewhere. And the Bible does say that we shouldn't despise small starts, because that's where really God really starts to see us working and appreciates us. And remember that it's mustard seed faith, so that means that your little faith can take you so far. So don't despise small beginnings. Try the little things that you can. Try multiple things. Sometimes you don't even have to go about using your real name on YouTube. You can just start a channel that is isolated from you personally and teach those skills and share value to other people as well. So very nice and short video. I think that it's very important to hear, especially in 2025. There's a lot of students who did pass matric. A lot of them probably won't even get funding NSFAS, because we know how NSFAS is. A lot of them won't even get a job. There's a lot of graduates who are unemployed currently. There's jobs being created in the market, but I think in the time that you're waiting, in the time that you're trying to figure out what you're going to do next, it's so good to kind of have a plan, even if it's short term, and just keep yourself pushing and keep going so that you don't feel stuck and stagnant. Thank you so much for watching my video. It was a quick one. Like I said, I'm just on a break. I have less than 10 minutes and my arm hurts now. So bye.